Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 4, Episode 3 of My Little Pony. Last we saw, we got a two-parter to start the season off. We basically got a little more explanation as to why Twilight Sparkle is what she is. Kind of, I guess. People in the comments explained to me, and it was well put, that I think it was Jeff Spencer. I'm gonna name shout out here. Jeff Spencer said in the comments that look at it as she's the golden child. She has a cutie mark that had the emblem that was the tree. That makes sense to me. I buy that explanation. And also, her brother is a prince, married Cadence, so there is a royal connection. He said that as well in his comment. But me, more so than anything, I go with the golden child thing. You are blessed with this thing. It's like an omen. So I'm going to ride with that, and I don't have a choice. Regardless, we got Discord back. We get to see that a lot of what happened actually does make sense. And I love that it was something that occurred back when Discord was bad and mischievous. He still is mischievous. He could have explained to them what was going on, but he chooses not to. He kind of likes to see chaos unravel. Not for nothing, I kind of like to see it myself. I love the character. I love the voice. And I love me some chaos and mischief. As long as people don't die, and at the end of the day, he is on our side. I want Discord to be on our side. He seems like a cool dude. That other villain that we saw last season, Sombra, I think it was his name was, something like that. He seemed flat out evil. He wasn't humorous. He wasn't getting on my good side. That dude looked scary. So we don't want to have anything to do with that. At the end there, we break out of this spell of the vines and trapping all our people. We see Twilight Sparkle looks more comfortable flying, and we get everyone together in a big happy moment. I don't know where we're going to go from here. Both seasons have started, Season 2 and Season 3 and Season 4. All the seasons have started with two-parters that have epic fight battle type things that get resolved pretty much in the two-parter, and then we go from there. I guess that's the format of this show. Regardless, I'm enjoying it. Curious to see where it goes. Seems like Twilight Sparkle is now the head honcho, and we're going to jump in. I also watched the Equestria Girls, slightly out of order, but was a little odd. I don't know if I buy my ponies as girls, though. It just human girl aspect of ponies. It wasn't working for me. Maybe it'll work down the line. I'll still watch the other ones, but right now, wasn't a huge fan. Loving My Little Ponies. So we're jumping in. You guys want to be way ahead. I'm probably 2 seasons ahead by the time you see this on YouTube. Full unedited reactions, Patreon link at the end. If not, we're jumping in. This is Season 4, Episode 3, My Little Pony.
My Little Pony and friends will return after these messages.
Rainbow Dash and Applejack are competing for the title of Most Daring Pony. This is the final test.
Castlemania.
Last pony to blink wins.
Is that like Castlevania, the NES game?
I've been keeping excellent score all day.
Well,
Carry the 2.
I'm too far.
Congratulations! You're tied.
Tied? You can't be tied for the most daring pony.
I'd love to stay and keep keeping score, but I promised to help
Look
test
at
the new
Gummy
school
biting
bell.
her tail.
I get to ring it all week, non-stop. And I don't even have to take turns because no one else volunteered.
I love Gummy. Gummy's my favorite, guys.
no
I told
problem.
you. If I ever got a
Come up with
stuffed
another
critter from
daring
this show,
dare. Right.
Gummy. I have a Rainbow Dash
I
stuffed
think I might have an idea
beanie
of what we
thing
can
over
do.
here. Someone gave it to me.
I've heard rumors that the castle of the two sisters is filled with the most gorgeous of ancient tapestries in all of pony history.
Ancient tapestries.
I
I'm
see.
here to view the
I'll
tapestries.
follow your help in
That's what I thought of
borrowing
immediately.
one or two to bring back to the boutique where I can restore them. Maybe I'll even use the patterns as the inspiration for a new line. That does sound very important. Yes, well, maybe not the most important thing in my entire life. Look at all the dirt everywhere.
I love that there's like just a random castle. Castlemania. Is it a haunted castle? Is that a ghost pony?
It's practically an artistic treasure
Is it like
trove of ancient
vampire
legends.
ponies? Vampire pony?
I was really only scared for a second.
That was
Oh,
clever.
these aren't for you, Spike. We're going to be studying late into
Castlevania is undead and vampires. So is it
Well,
one of
Here
them?
we
It's
are.
got to be something. It's got to be
What's
haunted
so
at
daring
least.
about this place? The Pony of Shadows! You mean like a ghost? No, Pony, no.
The Pony of Shadows? I thought it was going to be like the Headless Horseman.
Perfect. Well,
Oh, great.
I don't see what's so
She's
daring
on the other
about an
side
old
now.
legend. You might want to.
The wall's gonna move.
On that.
It's our friend.
My Little Pony and friends will return after these messages.
Guys, it's the other side of the wall. What's-her-face came through the other side of the wall.
oh,
They're just going to scare the crap out of each
Rachel,
other.
did
That's
you
what's going to happen.
disappear to? The entire wall spun around. You must have activated a secret door. We must use the utmost care as we can.
Maybe the legend is true. Scared? I'm not scared.
Look at the
Well,
pictures.
Me neither.
That's
Then
a
it's set.
creepy-looking grandma
Whoever
pony up
stays
there.
in the castle the longest is the most daring pony.
Eyes moving. They're leading us to believe it's haunted the whole time,
Find
but then
anything,
it's
Spike?
not going to be. But then right at the end, it is going to be.
Nothing yet.
Angel?
Last Crusade again. Dr. Jones's father leans back, and the fireplace opens. I feel like they always have random Indiana Jones references.
I sure hope you're not afraid.
And that's
of
the
dark
staircase
Applejack.
that winds
I
down.
can't say that I am. Disembodied pony legs.
The setting booty traps.
Yeah, nothing creepy
That's
about
what I said.
that.
It's setting booby traps. In case anyone is following us.
Oh dear.
Now they're in a room that's going to crush them. It's like Indiana Jones. You reach your hand in, you pull a lever, the room crushes you. This is
Applejack,
Indiana
if you're
Jones
scared,
episode.
You can just admit it. You don't need to put your hoof around me. I'm over here.
Rarity, what is it?
I felt something.
There's marks on the wall, but there's 5, 5, and then 3.
But we can't leave now. Not with Angel lost somewhere in this dangerous old castle.
It's like angels living like a king with a
You've got to
grail,
hear this.
a holy
I'd
grail.
love to duck behind the painting.
And that's like Goonies
The organ to the outside.
with the
I have
organ.
no idea.
Is this like a shout out to 80s movies, or am I just so into 80s?
This castle is thousands of years old, and half of it was destroyed by Nightmare Moon.
Angel is so rambunctious, but I love her.
Sure we'll find him.
Medieval pony statues. I love it. Or armored statues. See, they're still not selling us on the haunted yet. It's all trickery so far, but who's this one right here? Is it like the Phantom of the Castle?
My Little Pony and friends will return after these messages.
See, everything is just scaring themselves.
I guess if I don't find you, I'll win by default, right?
They're so worried about winning. Always gotta be the best, but I'm agreeing with them because I'm just like that. Scared shitless, and I'll be like, but I won. I want to know who the other pony is. Who is the pony playing the piano?
Angel! Haunted statues, creepy armor.
Get out of the lightning and thunderstorms. You got struck by lightning. Angel says.
What got into them?
Running around crazy.
Okay, you're okay.
She thinks Angel's under there. I'm telling you guys, I feel like at the very end, everyone's going to be like, it was all in our heads. And then the piano guy is going to come out, and it's going to be like, dun dun dun.
Save Angel.
Oh, have you all spent the whole night running around scaring each other?
The legend.
It's just an old pony's tale.
Yeah, see who's playing the piano. Is it Luna?
Playing
It was a darker looking
Going
pony.
to find out.
Pinkie Pie loves to party. Maybe she's practicing music. And the fact they made it look like a darker pony threw me off big time. Love it.
Hey, check it out. The every pony come to the scary old castle and hide from each other while I play the organ party?
Maybe that's it. But I thought there was going to actually
I swear
be
this
something.
is going right back where I found it, just as soon as I returned it to its former glory. Guess I let my imagination get the best of me.
I think we all did.
I always let my imagination run away from me.
I'm glad I was here to help all of you.
You certainly did that, Twilight.
Why don't we keep a journal, just like the Royal Pony Sisters? And maybe someday other ponies will read it and learn something too.
Dear Diary, I'm glad Granny Smith's legend wasn't true. Shadow ponies? How ridiculous is that?
It's going to happen. I called it, guys. There. I called it right off the bat, guys. Whenever you have a show like this, like an episode like this, I should say, not a show. Whenever you have an episode like this, where it is a haunted thing and they're trying to throw everything at you that looks haunted, but you can see on the surface, it's just them scaring themselves. Usually they end it that way. And then right before the ending, they flip it on you. So I called it twice during the episode, not to toot my own horn, but they did exactly what I said. They have it all be Pinkie Pie. I did get fooled slightly towards the beginning of the episode. Pinkie Pie was part of the episode. She was egging on Rainbow Dash and Applejack as far as their competitiveness goes. And they were tied. And then all of a sudden, Pinkie Pie disappeared. Like, as soon as they all collided into one another, and I could clearly see Pinkie Pie was no longer part of the group, that is immediately where I went to. I'm like positive that's where it was. Because why would they have everybody except Pinkie Pie there? Pinkie Pie is obviously the most ridiculous of the group. She would be one to be playing an organ during all this. It makes perfect sense. They even showed parts of the pony playing the organ, and it looked like grayish or bluish. Made me think of Luna, Nightmare Moon, possibly more possession going on or something like that. But it was too easy to be that. It showed very Luna-esque looking pony legs. So they're making me want to think that. I knew right away it wasn't that. Pinkie Pie is just amazing. She's ridiculous. I still knew we'd get something at the end there. So we have these things called shadow ponies. Shadow ponies, like Granny Smith told Applejack a story. I'm sure it's in the book somewhere. Are they evil? They looked like it. They had glowing yellow eyes, looked pretty evil. But maybe they're just haunting the castle or whatever you want to call it. I'm surprised nothing happened to any of them to make them think more about it, because now, as far as they're concerned, they all went back to safety and they think it was just all in their minds, whereas it is a real thing and they should probably be researching it and more aware of it. I also said this a lot in the episode. I swear the person that directs or makes these episodes, or at least certain ones, must be a massive Indiana Jones fan. So many shout outs to Indiana Jones in this. The hole in the wall where they reached through, pull the secret lever, the room that looked like it was going to close in on them. They had the Holy Grail looking cup that Angel was sitting by. All these other things too. I'm missing a big one. I forget what the heck it was, but so many Indiana Jones references. Then it seemed like they were shouting out Goonies with certain things, the booby traps, the way everything was going with the organ. I mean, that could be in everything. I guess Goonies is stretching a little, but I feel like there is a lot of Indiana Jones things. The tapestries in Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade, they talk about the tapestries a lot because Indiana Jones fakes like he's this guy that's going to view them and give his critique, so to speak, when he goes to Germany. Then we also have Sean Connery, his father, lean back in a chair that had the same looking mechanism that made the fireplace flip, which was also in Last Crusade. I feel like the maker of these is paying homage to Indiana Jones himself by doing these movies. And we even seen in previous seasons, there is a pony, cannot remember the exact name off the top of my head, but there is a pony novel with an Indiana Jones type pony. So it's got to be referencing that. You guys let me know if I'm crazy or if I'm just thinking too much outside. Besides that, if you guys want to be way ahead, full unedited reactions of this and other shows I do, this season's ahead of what you're seeing right now on YouTube. Full unedited, Patreon link in front of me. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.